alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Hussein Rabia. I will be your trainer for this session about decision making in general and in buying decision process. And the objective of this session is given PowerPoint slides. You will be, inshallah, at the end of this session to be able to identify the buying decision process following good business practice guidelines. So this is our objective, and inshallah this will be part of your program course in the college, and it will be prerequisite for your cooperative training program next semester, inshallah, and it will be good for your career as sales and marketing in your after you graduate, inshallah, from the college, and in the daily life activities while buying something. And for the context, last time we covered the decision making in general, and for this session, inshallah, we will make this buying decision process with 5 points. And next, inshallah, next week we will cover the new product strategy of adoption. For evaluation, I will not be testing you or examining you for this session or the purpose evaluation, but I will ask some oral questions, and I'm expecting some questions from you guys. Inshallah, you will help me in this. So we will cooperate. For the safety, we have very good environment, training environment. So safety will be, inshallah, if there is anything happen or you hear the safety alarm or fire alarm, you have an easy exit from here and go to the assembly area. For the agenda of our, inshallah, 15-minute presentation, we will talk about 5 main points which are there. Here we have the main points, need recognition, and we will cover them in details along with the session in this 15 minutes. Before we start, I'd like just to ask you about, has any of you guys bought something recently? Anything, any product? Yes, Mustafa.
It's a wireless mouse.
Wireless mouse, such as this one. Yeah. Okay, good. I will refer to this example, inshallah, during this session. Do you have any question? So shall we start?
Yes.
I'm expecting you to cooperate. It is not only one-way communication, it is two-way communication, so that we will cooperate in this one. Actually, my main points are here. Maslow's hierarchy. First point of the process of buying or making decision, it is the need recognition. So this is the first step of the buyer decision process. What do we mean by need? What do we mean by need or want? There are some difference.
Need.
Please, the mobile put off. I will start with mine so that we will not just distract the whole class. Okay, so need, something you need.
Yeah, there's a difference between need and want. I think when you see I need, you need it by the force away. We should be do this one like this.
Very good. Okay, Mr. Naif.
Yes.
Need.
Need when there is, this is a status of depression.
Of depression.
Yes, I think.
Okay, we will cover this one. Very good try. Okay, so this one, need recognition. You have this one here, need recognition. You have actual state. Actual state, need arising from internal stimulus or external stimulus or stimuli in the program. We say, for example, internal, like hunger. You are hungry, you need something to eat to fill up your, to satisfy your hunger. That is internal what? Stimulus. But sometimes you have external stimulus, like one of your friends is saying, what do you think about eating something? That is, he is activating or stimulating you to eat something. That's the actual state, we call it, okay? And we have desired state. What's the desired state? You want to satisfy your hunger. What's the gap here in between the two? What do you think? There is a need. We talk about buyer recognize a need. So the first step is to recognize your need. That is need recognition. You realize that you need something. Okay? So to fill up this gap, you want to move from actual state to desired state, which is state where the buyer's needs are fulfilled or satisfied by the buyer satisfied. Okay? So here you are in a need. Here you need to satisfy this need. And this is the buyer. So this is the first step, which is what? Need recognition. Need recognition. Now you realize that you need something, right? So after we finish this one, do you have any question about this one? The first step is need recognition. Okay? Then we will move to the second step, which is information search. When you want to make any decision in your life, daily life activities, business, whatever, you have to have somewhat information, which what will support you, will give you idea about what you are doing and what you are doing or what you will do. You will do information search. Then how to make this one? How to find some information? What are the sources of finding? Okay, this is related to step 2, information search. You have personal sources, right? Such as family, friends, whatever. Here you have information to gather some information from those sources. Commercial sources such as what? Advertising, sorry? Salespeople who are marketers or marketing people who will help you. That's why sales and marketing people, they interfere in this stage or in this step to give you some information to market their product, okay? And public sources such as mass media, TV, radio, public magazine, and so on. Experiential sources, that is what you experience something or you have the experiment and you give your feedback on the product. Do you have any information about, any question about this? Okay. As Mr. Mustafa, he said he bought a wireless mouse. How did you buy it? How did you come up to this decision? And other will share, maybe will comment on. How did you come up to the decision of buying this wireless mouse?
Easy to use. Because I needed the
Okay, no. Excuse me. Okay.
The purpose of buying this one?
Yeah. How did you make up your mind? How did you decide to buy this, not another one?
The old one I have with wire, so I need to explain something on the data show, so I need it.
Okay, good. So you realize that you need a wireless in your, for example, working or operating in the computer.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Okay, yes.
He said I need. So can we say he need or want?
So what's the difference? Good question, Mr. Samar here. What do you think? What's the difference between want and needs? Although we mentioned this one at the beginning, maybe you not cover
Yeah,
this
I
one.
did. Maybe I did.
Okay, very good question. Okay, wants and needs. Maybe Mr. Saad, you answer this question.
Yes,
Need.
as I told you before, when you say need, you cannot separate this unit you need it. You should take it. You should
So
do
it is a necessary.
Yes.
Necessity.
Yeah,
Necessary
that's
thing.
Want
Okay.
is a-
Wants is
Desire.
you want to.
Your
Yes, Mr. Nag, you have
I am
something.
hungry. This is need.
Okay.
But when I told I want food, I
Certain.
want sandwich. This is
Certain.
want.
Very good. Very good.
The wish.
Okay, very good. Okay, do you have any other comments? So, finished with the step 2. If you have no comments or no questions, evaluation of alternatives. In certain products or many products, as much as we have so many alternatives from a product itself, or sometimes the supplier or the vendor selling or supplying this product. For example, you have wireless mouse, as we are referring to this example. Sometimes you are using this, sometimes a different product or different brand names. You buy it from Wasit or any other suppliers or vendors. Would you go to any one of those and pick it up randomly from the supermarket or from the mall, or you have to make what we call it evaluation of
The protection.
the alternatives? Yes. Okay. So you have alternative A, B, C, whatever. You have to make good comparison between the alternatives you have. For example, this one and alternative A, B, C, D, and all of us have different criteria for evaluation. For example, so one of us is, what's the most important criteria for you to buy a product? Quality, Mr.
Price.
Okay, price. You are talking about price and the cost. Okay, Mr. Samar.
Maybe the size,
Size.
design,
Okay.
or size, design of the product.
Very good. All are good questions. So I will answer. You have this criteria different and dependent on each individual or individual buyer. So here you have consumer may use careful calculations and logical thinking. Yes, the cost, how much it will cost me in the future. So we have to compare between the price and the cost, right? The price, the amount of money you pay initially, and the cost, it is the price plus any maintenance, fuel or whatever, or maintenance for this, as an example. So people are using their logical thinking. Others, consumer may buy on impulse and rely on intuition. Some of us just go to the market and say, I think it is good, he will buy it, okay, or impulse. زي نبض يعني يحس إنه وقتية يروح يشوف حاجة معينة صح إنه we are going to a mall and we see this one, oh okay, I like it, I will buy it, okay. And this one here, consumer may make buying decision on their own, right? And others are may make buying decision only after consulting others. He go to a friend of him and he ask him, what do you think about this one? What do you think about the brand? What do you think about the maintenance? And so on. As Mr. Mustafa asked me that the other day about you can deny how it is going, what's the price, what's the maintenance cost, and so on. Okay? So do we have any question, any comments on those? Okay?
Can we say something is better or bad or good?
Regarding what?
Any consumers may buy on impulse. That's bad or good? Can we say this is always bad?
Well, this is a very good question. We could share the others here. What do you think of Samuel's questions? Did you hear it? He's saying, is it good to buy an impulse or intuition, like al-asmum stocks nowadays? Think about this one as a good example, life example. They go to, yes, Mr. Mike.
Depending on the nature of the things.
On the product itself.
If you buy water, you don't care about this. What if you want to buy something is more expensive? You must, like car, you must take your care about this.
Very good. I will just refer you to something here. So this one here. Mr. Knife was talking about this. Depending on the product itself. Some products are called
Yes.
here we say complex buying, and we have habitual buying, and we have variety-seeking buying, and we have here dissonance-reducing buying behavior. These are different. If you want to buy a car, it's different than to just go to the supermarket, as Mr. Naifan said, he will just buy a bottle of water. He doesn't need to think, he doesn't need to ask a friend of him to just to say which one is good, which one is bad, and so on. So depending on the product and the goods you are buying, goods or services. And depending also on their needs, we refer about this one, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, physiological needs, safety needs, and so on. Okay? So we will go to the step number 4. Thank you. Okay, step number 4, after we finish evaluation of alternatives, we go to purchase decision. You want to make a decision, which is the purchase decision. You make the evaluation of alternatives, come to the purchase decision, you will say, okay, I will buy this brand from supplier A. This is your purchase decision. Okay. Last one is post-purchase behavior. What do we mean by purchase behavior, post-purchase behavior, guys? After you buy something and you use it, okay, you will have some feedback. You will say, I am satisfied with this, I am not satisfied, I have some problems. These are called the post-purchase behavior. That's why people in marketing, they are taking care of the behavior of their consumers after they buy the product, okay? So that they will tell them you have done a good decision or buying decision making. Okay? Do you have any question about this? The steps we just mentioned, would you please just remind me of this one? The first step of the process of buying?
Information. So need recognition.
Exactly, very good. Need recognition. Mr. Saad?
Information search.
Information search. And the third one?
Evaluation of alternatives.
Okay. And the last, fourth one? Purchase.
Purchase decision.
And post-purchase behavior, which is the last step of the process. Do you have any question or comments, or you need to make more clarification on this? Okay. So you did well in this, and I wish you good luck, inshallah. And okay, salam.